on the Yolobox Professional, the Yolobox Pro as we call it. They've done the green screen in it, so it's my first opportunity to test it. I've struggled through with a few things, but I've actually got over it in the end. The struggle being changing the backgrounds. So what I was doing, I was changing the backgrounds, but they weren't appearing up here on the main page. I'm not in front of a computer, I'm in a room without a computer. The Yolobox Pro is meant to be taken out without a computer. You can use it outside, it's got a screen in it. It streams live. You can stream to YouTube or Facebook and another couple of places which I'm not twitching at, which I'm not interested in. But this morning now I'm testing and trying out the green screen. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, on the actual small, all you're seeing now is the big screen. Well, you're not, yes you are. All you know is seeing the big screen. There's small little screens underneath on the Yolobox, and on the right hand corner is a little photo. I've got to touch that photo and it takes me to a page called Chroma Keying Setting, and I click the key and switch. Right, it's got the colour type green or red. It's got a similarity, a sliding similarity icon, a smoothness icon, and a background image. Now you can probably just see a black screen now. Hang on a second, I think I'm going to start this again. There's a reason why I'm cancelling. I'm shutting it off. Hi guys, sorry about the error I just made. I forgot to put the sound on. You've got to set the sound. The first thing you do, set where you want your audio coming from. And I want my audio coming from HMDI 1. I hadn't done that earlier on, so probably you never heard no sound. So now I'm going at it now full steam. I've set the audio, and now I'm going to set the green screen. I've got a green screen behind me. Now set the facts right, the green screen is small. So what I've actually had to do is I've had to zoom my camera in. I'm moving it a little bit now, again the chair. That's it, I want to be centre. I've had to zoom my camera in to get a full screen of the green screen, so that when I put the backgrounds on, they fill the screen up. Okay, I had a word with Frank Zoo yesterday and I told him I'd do this test today, and once I've got through the little niggling problems that we get, I'd leave him know and leave the rest of the crew know. So right, we're in the green screen mode. On the smaller screens underneath, you've got a little picture up on the right hand corner which you press. It takes you to the Chroma Key setting. Key and switch. I press the key and switch and everything's up there telling you the key colour type is green or red. You've got a choice. I've set it at green. The similarity slider and the smoothness slider, they're already set from a previous thing that I've done. And it's got background image, so I'm going to click on the background image. It's going to take me to my SD card. I'm going to sort through them until I come to a background that I want. Right, there's a nice background here with a little bridge, which a friend of mine, Brian Owen in Staffordshire Bull Terriers, I took a couple of his images off there with his permission. So I'm using that today. Now people are wondering that know me with the Staffordshire Bull Terriers, that I'm also with the Yolobox team. If I press done, now we should have the bridge up there. Now my friends with the Staffordshire Bull Terriers are wondering what the hell I'm doing, because normally I can do backgrounds in my sleep. But that was the Chroma Key with XSplit. Now the difference with that is you've got software on the monitor, on your computer, and it's all set up for you. You just press a button and it does the backgrounds. You put your backgrounds in one thing or another. This is on this little box in front of me, the Yolobox. You don't need a computer. You don't need a screen. It's already got its own screen. So the difficulty is here is you've got to work everything in the box, but you're hoping that you've done it right. If it doesn't show up right, you don't know until you actually go to a computer and have a look at it after. Right, so next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to change that background now and see how fast I can do it. We've done it with a tree this time. And now you should see a tree in the background. Still the same canal that Brian Owen sent me. Or I stole of him, sorry. Nice boy, Brian. So these people with the Staffords, they wonder what the hell I'm doing, because I've been doing this sort of professionally for the last couple of years. But this is a new item. This is a new box. This is a revolutionary box. And we're trying to iron out any problems that we get with it. So we got to have patience. Some of us are losing patience, but I don't think so, because this is far better than the original. The Yollerbox Pro is far better than the Yollerbox itself, the old one. Right, we'll change again. All I'm doing now is clicking on the background. It's taking me to my SD card and my library at the back of me if I was doing one from the house. That's done. So these are all my books in the background. You can see Stafford books there, left, right and centre. My friends have already seen this, but this in the Yollerbox. People haven't seen it. And I can go on all day doing this. So Frank, all according to what you can see on the screen, the Chroma key is working fine. I'll do this little bridge and tell you a bit of history about it now. It's the Swansea Slip Bridge. There's a lot of talking about this in Swansea. I'm on the sands looking out towards the bridge and the city. The bridge is not there now. The parapets are there, but the bridge has been moved further down the road onto a walkway, which I think is ridiculous. This was taken down because there was a few problems with the steelwork or the cast. And when I got people in to give estimates, it was so high, the council thought it was cheaper to take the bridge down. I think it was a big mistake. Most of the people in Swansea think it was a big mistake, but that's local stuff. That doesn't seem to interest anybody else on you. Right, we'll change that again. And all I'm doing now is saying that, there you are, it's working. I'm not going to see the result of this till I go downstairs now and go on my actual computer. So I'm sticking it out. There should be an house behind me now, or a barn, whatever it is. And we seem to be getting there. Now, because I'm high up in the house, I'm in a room at the front of the house, the Wi-Fi is not picking up. So I've actually using now the 4G card that's in the machine itself, working fine. So if it'll work in this room up here, with all the roof on and everything, it's going to work outside obviously. And it's keeping its frame rate, 29 frames per second, 2,580 kilobytes a second. Now I don't understand that part. So guys, I think this is a bit of a success. I'll have another last one. We'll change that now. And this is one of my favourites. It's all beer adverts, I think. I think it's beer adverts. I can't see it. I haven't got my glasses on. Hang on. Yes, it's all beer adverts, which is obviously my favourite subject, as you can see by my colour of my nose. But anyway, nice to have seen you guys. It's just a short test. I'll be back doing more tests all day because there's other parts of this machine that need testing to see if there's any faults with it. Thank you very much. Let me do that done part. Oh, there's the beer advert. I thought I'd put it up earlier, but I hadn't. So hold tight, guys. I'm going to pack it in now. but I'll be back doing other tests which are only going to please the Yollerbox team. There's a few new upgrades we've had. I won't mention them now because I'm not actually looking at the page. But I'll leave you now, guys.